story. All right, it's never too early to get your kids started on swimming pool safety.
Lori, lifeboat Wallace is live in Lodi to tell us some more. Hello.
Hey there, good morning, you guys. Yeah, I'm poolside with Julie here. She has 22 years teaching these swim classes, and you'll notice in the pool you have all different ages here, 6 months old up to 6 years old, a lot of different skills being taught. And Julie, our little guy in the middle there, he's been crying, but he's learning how to save his own life, and sometimes that takes some tears.
Oh. It does. We definitely say around here that learning to save our lives is hard work, and please excuse our crying because it is definitely hard.
Okay, so let's talk about what's happening here in the middle of the pool. This little guy, he's 6 months old?
He is 13 months old.
13 months old, I'm sorry. Starting at 6 months old. He's 13 months.
Nate is 13 months old. He's with Karen Bussman, who's also a trained instructor. He has already learned a survival float. So any way that he falls into the water, gets into the water, he can roll on his back and maintain a back float until someone picks him up.
Wow.
Okay, what age do you start doing this?
6 months old to about 18 months old, they'll learn the survival back float.
Okay.
Anywhere from after 18 months up to 4 to 5, 6 years old, they learn a swim to a float, back to a swim, so they can get in and out of the pool themselves.
And something that a lot of us parents, I'm sure, have experienced, I know my kids were like this when they were little, but they always had to have goggles when they were young. And if they were to fall in a pool without goggles on, I often wondered what they would do, right? A lot of kids rely on those. So you teach some really good skills at the end of this where kids are in situations that they would actually be in if they fell in a pool.
Correct, we do. We do use goggles, but we also don't use goggles. We do a lesson at the end of their series of skill lessons in fully clothed, so that if they were to fall in or get into water with their clothing on, they can make the adjustments for the extra weight. You add a diaper, a fully soaked diaper, plus clothing, a sweatshirt, a hoodie, shoes, and you add about 5 to 7 pounds to each kid. When you're talking a 20-pound kid, 27 pounds is a lot of weight to maintain. 80% of children that unfortunately drowned do that fully clothed. It's an unexpected event, and so that's why we do practice in clothing so they can make those adjustments if needed.
Okay, on the other end of the pool, you have some older kids. Talk about their ages and what they're working on.
So this is Camden. She is my daughter, which is fun. She's 15 almost, and she's teaching kids that are about 4 and up to use their safe swimming skills to actually become competent and very confident in the water. So she has 2 kids. One is 3 and the other one is 4. They both are water safe, but they are learning to dive down 7 feet to the bottom to grab toys and sticks off the bottom of the pool and come back up and swim. They are able to swim all over the pool. They pop their head up to breathe. They can float on their backs if they feel the need to take an extra rest. So they are using their water skills in a fun and playful manner while they're being water safe.
You've been doing this for a long time, 22 years. So when you put those little ones in the water, you know, for people watching at home, it is a little bit uncomfortable, right? To watch kids crying 100%. And struggling, but the lessons that they learn in the short time they're here, because the classes are quick. Talk about that process and what it's been like to watch.
So lessons are 10 minutes a day or less. I generally keep mine less, usually 8 to 9 minutes in the water each day. It is a sensory motor muscle memory type program. So the daily repetition of positive reinforcement of successful swims is what makes their muscles retain the information and be able to use it in a water safe manner if they were to fall in or get into water unexpectedly or by themselves. So yes, they are very short lessons. It takes, my program is anywhere from a 2-week to a 5-week program. It depends on the kid. It's 100% based upon how each individual child performs and learns the skills.
All right, Julie, thanks so much for having us here and showing us what you guys do. Amazing skills these kids are learning here, flipping right on over to her back, and all the different ages too. Really incredible to watch. Best place for people to find you if they want to get in touch about classes.
Water Safe Swim, you can find on Facebook, on Instagram, either one. You can get a hold of us. I'm happy to give referrals to local other instructors as well as other programs. The more layers and protection you can put between your children and the water is what will help save lives.
All right, you want to show off for us real quick? we'll let her show off on our way out here. All right, guys, we'll link all of the information to our website too, gooddaysacramento.com. But you know, you have to address the fact that it is a little uncomfortable. You walk up, they're all crying, and then the second they get in the water and start doing the work, it's incredible to watch what they can do. So it is really awesome.
They're doing great.
They are doing great.
I love it.
They are.
So cute. Very important. Thanks,
Little fishies.
Lori.